Hey everyone, Greg King here, and welcome to my video on 10 ways to make money on YouTube without making videos. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 10 steps on making an effective YouTube channel and getting videos up on the YouTube with you behind the camera, not in front of the camera. And the next part of it is to show you how you can get your videos to buyers, because that's the big one. If you don't get your product to buyers, you might as well just pack it up. And this is where a key element comes in and where I can introduce Paul Murphy, who specializes on getting clients to the front page of YouTube and Google Carousel within minutes. Then in a moment, I'm going to share with you examples of how powerful his system is and how powerful his formula is, how consistent it is, and how you can get on the front page of Google and YouTube within minutes. So 10 ways to make money on YouTube without making videos. You know, I'm probably one of the masks that I'd much rather die than do public speaking or get in front of a camera or a video camera and do videos for YouTube. I had to get over that pretty quick because my product, my niche is me. I'm the brand. I'm the guy out in front. I don't have cameras or drones or electrical supplies or furniture, nothing like that. It's Greg's mugshot. So you want to find your niche. And whether it's drones or cameras or photo equipment or furniture, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure you find your niche that you're passionate about. And don't like being in front of the camera. Whew, we just touched base on it. I'm going to go sideways a little bit and just give you a couple things, and you can stop and write these down. The cheapest, easiest way is either do Microsoft PowerPoint, and everything here I'm showing you, you can do it for free. You can do the Canva and the Google Slides, the Microsoft PowerPoint, the Prezi. They all have free components. What I do is, and this is Google Slides. I use Keynote because I'm on a Mac, and what I do, I either narrate over it, or I put audio over it, and that way you can completely distance yourself from putting yourself on camera. Anyways, choose the right keywords for your title. Now, keywords, if you're not familiar, those are search words that people use. For instance, how to make money on YouTube. That's a keyword. And you got to find the proper effective keyword. And usually you start out with long keywords and then shorten them down as you go along. That conversation's in another video, not in this one. It's a little deeper to dive into. Create a stunning thumbnail. That's that little cartoon or that little title, like the cover of a book, that's going to catch you. That's going to catch you because you want to be head and shoulders above the competition, and you want to stand out. Then you want to optimize your videos. You don't do this right away, but you want to do it where you put in tags, and there'll be searches very similar to, well, they're keywords, that if someone actually does a search with the tags, they could actually come to your video, or sorry, to your videos on YouTube. You got to give value for your customers. People check out so darn quick now. If you're not getting value, you might as well go to page 2 of YouTube and Google. Videos are to be 4 to 5 minutes in length at the beginning. Now, as you go along, they can get longer and longer, but Google and YouTube seems to fall in love with short videos at the beginning, and that way you actually build up your expertise, and as you go along with that, then Google and YouTube will start giving you some love and give you longer times with your videos. Ask for likes and subscriptions to subscribe to your channel, and leave a comment. If you don't ask, ye will not receive. It's pretty clear. So you've got your YouTube channel set up. You've got your niche. You've got your non in front of the camera. You've got your keywords. You've got your cool thumbnails, and you're nurturing your videos, and your viewers are in love with what you have. So you want to be consistent. You want to be consistent. In other words, Don't leave them hanging with 1 or 2 videos. If you're going to do a video a week, do a video a week. If you're going to do 3 videos a week, do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Do, a Sunday or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Google and YouTube love consistency. I do one every day, only because I build up my niche and my expertise. Well, this is what YouTube thinks. The more I put out and the more consistent I am, the better I am at actually ranking. That's probably the best thing. They give me love in it. And I'll show you this once again a little later on with some examples. So now what? Well, you've got everything set up, everything's done, and everything's great. However, who's going to see it? I used to be dabbling years ago. I used to be losing more than dabbling in the stock market, in the just the penny stocks and the escrows, and just at the very beginning. And there'd be great products out there, for health, and mining companies showing great results with gold samples and silver samples. And I'd be totally enrolled in it. The only challenge is they never got it to market because they didn't know how. And that's probably the biggest challenge that people have when they are using YouTube, is how do you get to the market and stand out from the crowd? And the best example I use is I bought a drone, and this was stunningly obvious to me. It hit me like a brick. I started looking for drones. My wife gave me permission. And so I did the drones, and on the right-hand side, there you see some drones, and that would be the Shopify and the Amazon and the eBay. And on the the left-hand side are the paid ads, and they're big boys. I mean, you're looking at Thermate, you're looking at DJI, and Apple. So, I mean, you're playing with some big players here. So you keep on going along, you see more drones, and you're starting to think, well, I mean, I had a bit of a game plan coming in, but I'm getting a little mixed up right now. So you scroll down a little more, and you see the videos here on the video carousel. This is pretty powerful. This is very powerful. And this is where, when you're ranking, you get to have the VIP treatment and get on the carousel. And on the right-hand side, again, you see more drones. And then you start to go down, you start looking at videos, and the first page of the video has 10 different video ranks, 10 different people telling you about 10 or 20 different drones, 10 or 20 reasons to buy theirs, not someone else. So when you come in with your game plan, you kind of leave going, I don't know. Then they just go to Best Buy and buy one. Now, let's rewind this a bit. And when you're going to this page and you see the carousel, what if, and once again, you're not going to be using your, you don't have to. I mean, you can if you want. It's effective, but you don't have to actually put yourself in front of a camera. You can put your company logo or a logo on there instead. So what happens if you went from this, which is the carousel, and you saw this? All of you. The first page on the carousel is all you. I mean, how powerful would that be for your business? I mean, how cool is that? Why would people go anywhere else when they see your authority in this niche or this niche? Then instead of doing this when you're looking at the videos, it shows this, your niche again, first page. It's been said that if you're on the second page of Google, you might as well pack up and go home, because you might as well be on the last page. In fact, most people don't go much further than halfway down to make their decision. What if, with your business, you had the whole page? Then you went over to say, well, okay, let's see what this is like. And then you go to the YouTube and get the reviews, and you want to check out the company, and you want to see if it's got, you want to see if it's on the up and up. So you go over to the YouTube, and guess what? You strangle-held the front page again. Now, this guy up here, this is John, he's paid for this ad. What is cool about this, how you can stranglehold the first page of YouTube, is it's all organic. So the question comes up is, how? Why? How does this happen? Like, it's only for, you get 101 questions. So my answer is, enter Paul Murphy. Now, I stumbled on Paul Murphy probably about 4 months ago when I was in the same situation. What I'm explaining right now is I had a YouTube channel, I had my Shopify. I was spending gobs of money on Google ads, on Bing ads, on Facebook ads, and making some. I was making some general revenue, but all that revenue was sucked back into the ads, and that's exactly how they do it. Now with Paul, he showed me how you can actually, well, his specializing is in products and services on the front page of Google and YouTube. And I can swear by this because I'm going to show you examples how true it is. He shows how to be authority with this 5-step proven formula. And basically he does it literally, well, not literally, he does it completely with organic ads, which is incredibly powerful. And his success rate with his clients is nothing short of spectacular. Now, I'm going to show you some examples, and you be the judge. You just see if it makes sense or not. I would strongly suggest checking this out, and I'm going to be leaving a link once again that I mentioned at the beginning of the video of how you can take a look at this, take advantage of this, and actually take your business to a different level. So, example 1, organic. First page, YouTube. First page, Google. First on the video carousel, 4 minutes. This is not maturing in 3 or 6 months or 9 months or 2 months. This is doing it literally in minutes. Next one, 2 minutes, under 2 minutes. I love this because the ranking below me says how to rank in 24 hours. Number 1 in 24 hours. Well, I bumped him out and I ranked number 1 in 1 minute. That's how powerful Paul's program is. Example 4, 3 minutes. So I got on YouTube number 1, Google number 1, and first on the carousel. In fact, what's occurring now, and I mentioned before, you've got some heavy hitters with DJI and Apple. This guy is a pretty heavy hitter. His name is Neil Patel, and he's quite a heavyweight in the marketing on the internet. He's been, met the president of the White House, and he's a pretty straight up guy who's very powerful. Now, he's been on this, and you can see he's had a 3-month, he's had a 2-year, and guess what? I bumped him out of the first spot in 3 minutes. So, if I can do that with something like this, it's not going to be tough to do it to a power player. Okay, 5, 6 minutes, 6 minutes. Same idea, first page, YouTube, Google, and the first on the carousel. This one, 2 minutes. And not only that, as I mentioned before, once Google and YouTube looks at you as a master in your niche, as an expert in your niche, they start to give you some loving, and they start to group your videos together over time when they start to mature. And you can see here that not only did I get the first ranking on YouTube, but they also gave me the second one too. Which falls into this is, oh goodness, yeah. Before we get into that, I'm going to show you. Before we get into the grouping and maturing, 1 minute. It was 1 minute, and I was on the first page. Now, 80% of positioning will occur when you put effective videos out as per the ATS or with Paul's system. And it just plain old works. And you can see once it matures a little more, I ranked on the first page. I strangle-held the first page. Now, when it comes to your business, how would that look like if the only competition was you? Can you see how you could actually get bona fide, red-hot buyers? Because let's face it, 70 to 75% of the people go to Google for searches before they go anywhere else. In fact, after this COVID concern, not a lot of people are out there shopping. They're all on the internet buying from home. And if you were on the first page of Google, strangleholding it, the first page of YouTube, strangleholding it, and strangleholding the Google carousel like this, can you see that your business you would lower your costs on advertising, period, and you would increase your red hot buyers to your company? Is that not cool or what? So I typically ask this question at the end of the video, and that is, if you can increase your bona fide red hot buyers, if you could decrease your advertising costs, put a stranglehold on the first page of Google, on the first page of YouTube, and the Google carousel, Would you do it? I know I did, and it really made a huge difference to my business. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another video, and leave a comment below, and we will see you in the next video.